feels so good when you put your wings around me. 'Cause you're an angel in disguise. Yes, my main addiction is you. The only prescription is you, yeah. Prescribe sweet loving for me every day. 'Cause when we make love, it feels like we're in heaven. Tell me where you're going. Are you taking? Oh, I wanna know. Can we sit and talk for a while? Lay my cards on the table. I wanna make you mine. Can we sit and talk for a while? Lay my cards on the table. I wanna make you mine. And so you say you got a little friend, but doesn't make love to your emotions. You feel the love potion, touch you in the places that you need to be touched. I can see it in your eyes that you need attention and time. Tell me, girl, do you get breakfast in bed? Yeah. I bet you come to take you out with me. Come let me fulfill your fantasies. I bring you roses every single day. I love you 24 hours a day. I give you sweet loving every night. I can't promise you that I won't fight. 'Cause I'm the man of the when you're down. And take you right with me. Take you right with me. Take you right with me. 'Cause you're beautiful. It's an everything. Really take you right with me. Can we sit? Can we sit? Take it right with me. Can we sit and talk now?
Can we sit and talk now? You know what I mean? The topic: what are the top five most important things in a woman's life? Or what are the top five things a woman like? Now, before I tell you my opinion of what I think is the top five things that will make a woman world go round, I want you all, I want all the women in the chat to tell me what they think or what make your world go round. As a woman, what are the top five things that you consider most important in your life? Don't tell me God. You know, God is not a part of this conversation. Well, God is a part of this conversation, but God is not one of the elements, or God is not what I'm talking about. What are the top five things that make a woman, you know, yeah, happy? It makes her relax. You know, she doesn't need much if these five things are present. Now, Derek C. Williams was the first person to decide or to say what his belief is. And of course, I will reiterate these for you just in case you weren't reading it. Your money, meaning my money, or the male money, or the husband, boyfriend, or fiance money. I mean, did I say fiance? No, not fiance. The why am I forgetting what the name of the male is? The masculine name. What is it? God. You know, sometimes my brain is sleeping. I need to go take a shower. Anyway, Derek C. Williams is saying your money, shoes, gossip, shopping, and wine. I think that is far away from it if you ask me personally. I think the only thing in Derek's collection is money. Yes, women love shoes. Yep. Yes, they love gossip. Yep. They certainly love shopping. Wine is kind of on the if side, depending on which lady we're talking about. So wine is not really a part of that. But let me just jump into the chat quickly to see if there is anybody else that thinks like Derek, or you have your own personal thinking about what women like. All right. But before I do this, I want to just greet those that are present. Angelo, God knows. This is our life. Great to see you. Can I see Leon Legendary Production? Kenzie TV. There was also, well, Derek C. Williams is a given. We all know that he's here. He's always here. Such is SF Rose. She's always here as well. And then there is, Ultimate Movie Recaps. Now, Movie Recaps, I've been wondering since of late or recently if you had a different name before that, because I find myself subscribed to you, but I am not familiar with your channel. I've seen that just since the last month or two, I've become familiar with the name Ultimate Movie Recaps. But I don't know who you are exactly. And of course, Ultimate Movie Recaps does not say anything about you as the person. So if it would be okay for you to, give me a slight description, or, maybe a name or something that I can, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, all right, SF Rose was saying, not gossip, not wine, not shoes. So SF Rose is also ruling out, I didn't even see her comment, but she is actually ruling out the same things I was ruling out. The only thing in that is the shopping and the money that most women will love. Generally speaking, right across the board. As a matter of fact, I would personally say 90% of women would definitely say money and shopping. So we're kind of going with what most people believe, not what just one girl or Derek's girl does or believe. We're kind of trying to make the thing general. What are the 5 most important things in a woman's life where if you give her these things, you're likely to have a good relationship because you provide the 5 necessity of what she's searching for, hoping for, and, etc., etc. All right, let's go down to some more comment. God knows he's saying loyalty, trust, communication. Loyalty, trust, communication. So, God knows, why did you stop at 3? We're talking about the top 5 things. You only have 3 things that you that makes your world go around. You couldn't find 5 things that is required in your relationship. What are the top 5 things that are required in your relationship? Let's forget about everybody else. So for those in the chat, I want you to tell me about yourself. What are the top 5 things that is required in your relationship to make the fire blazing? All right, let's continue going down in the chat. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments. I think I've been slowly behind here. Andrew says, TR. Andrew, I'm not talking about me, for Christ's sake. I love money. I need money. I am not even sure if I should say I love money because, to be honest, sometimes the entire month pass and I don't think about money. When you love something or someone, they are always on your mind. You think about them, you protect them by all costs, you try to make sure you are around them, you know. You do everything possible to protect and to be in their company. That's when you love something or someone. You want to be near to it, you want to protect it, you want to preserve it, you want to handle it with care, you want to eat it. I'm kidding. All right, let's go down a little further. Sorry, no material things, true love. She said, no material things in true love. All right. This is our life saying, my family, top five. My family, my peace of mind, my net, my Netflix, music, and money. Well, that's the easy one. Great. All right. All right. Andrew says, women love chocolate. We're talking about the top five. I think chocolate is about in the top 150. Yes, women do love chocolate, but if you ask me, in on a woman's list of what she needs in a relationship, chocolate is all the way down. As a matter of fact, it might not even make the top 100 in the list. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what Angelo has to say. She says, love, money, trust, communication, and more money. Angie, me like you. Me like you. Me like how you start with money, you end with money. Me like that. Me like it. Me not lie, me like it. Even though that does not complete, excuse me, that does not complete the top 5 reasons for that. I mean, the top 5 things that a woman love, the top 5 things that makes her happy and makes her world go around. You know what I mean? But I do like your angle. I like where you're coming from. She says love. Yes, love is definitely a part of it. Love is definitely a part of it. Money, trust. Yes, trust is a part of it. Communication and more money. Well, Angelo, I'm going to give you 2% for your well-tried input. Two of the things that you mentioned is a part of the top 5 that I personally believe. All right, I'm not going to tell you which 2, but 2 of them is definitely in the top 5. Derek C. Williams is saying again, they love to gossip, prove, look around your neighborhood, and look how they talk on these Real Housewives series. Well, I must be honest, Derek C. Williams, you have a point. Women certainly love to gossip. There is no doubt about that. They certainly love to gossip, but is it a need in a woman's life to make her world lit? No. But yes, they love to gossip. That's a given.
Maybe talking about a TV show where they get paid to gossip, so they love the money.
All right. We're going down the line again. SFRO said, I like my own money. I love to travel. I love music. And I love being a part of a family. I love being appreciated. I love feeling loved. That's all great feelings to want. That's all great, you know, those are all great things to desire. But those things are desires. You know what I mean? Those are the things that you desire to feel comfortable, to feel like you've been made whole. You know, the things that, you know, make you happy, blah, 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 etc., etc. So that is kind of personal, and it's kind of what I ask for as well. You know, I ask what you like. You know, what would you like as your top 5? So I would never fight SFROs on that. I just know that it could never be used as a general thing. But yes, definitely a good desire for a person. Is the TR show talking SFROs on a taking, sorry, is taking SFROs on a great trip? Well. It's already happened. They love shopping. Proof demographics come out every fiscal year, showing women pull off most of the shopping online and in the so hold on, in the brick of no sorry in the brick and mortar stores. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes, Derek C. Williams. Certainly. All right. Davia Hairstyles. Great to see you, Davia Hairstyles. How are you? Oh my God. Where have you been? It's been so long. But I am certainly happy to see you over here. Thank you so much for coming. All right. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm trying to go down these comments. I don't want to miss any. Guys, remember, please give this video a like, even though you don't see the likes. I welcome every like on it. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to continue down the line. Can't confirm that or deny. Can't confirm. Why am I having internet problem? All right, let's continue. Let's continue. That's not even on my list. Okay, so SF Rose is saying that's not even on her list. Okay.
Chocolate.
Oh, the chocolate. All right. God knows is saying, so next to romance, make God the center of everything first. So God knows you're still at 4. You still haven't completed your list of 5 because I said God wasn't in it. God is in everything, so that's kind of a given for most people from the Western world. And I think most of the people that I'm talking to right now is from the Western world, if they're not even living in the Western world at the moment. But the Western world is a God-fearing, God Christianity type of people. So I would not even put God in the top 5. God is there already. So before you have a need, or before you have a requirement, God is already there. So I would not say God, right? So let's continue with what we are saying. Derek C. Williams is saying, they love your money proof, simply look no further than the court system. Derek C. Williams, you're becoming a comedian in this one today. When you have these 5, then money will come. Interesting. All right. Let's continue down the line. Where are we? One more thing. I assume most women love good sex. Yes. Most women, I can attest to that. I think 98% of women love good sex. And the other 2 just love sex. All right, let's get it down. And when I say 98%, the other 2 that don't really care about the good sex is the ones that are there in the relationship for something else. So, whether your sex are good, yes or no, she's there for the money. Right? Right. I would say there's a lot that contribute to good sex for a woman. I mean, a man don't have to be abundantly blessed or be really, really good in bed to provide good sex for women. I will tell you one of the things that will create good sex without any effort. Like, you don't have to do extra things. You don't have to try to find her G-spot. You don't have to try to find the nice little things. You don't have to do much. When a woman loves you, when a woman is attracted to you, half of the work is already done. I'm not even asking. I'm telling you this. If a woman finds you attractive and she loves you a lot, you don't have to do a lot. Well, you have to do a lot to keep it going. You have to do a lot to keep it going. But I mean, you don't have to try a lot of things to please her sexually. It's going to take some effort. Yes, it's going to take some effort and you're going to have to do it right. But I'm just saying, it's a big start. If the woman is attracted to you, that is like halfway in pleasing her already. All right, let's continue. That's my belief. You don't have to take it. It's not law. It's my opinion. If you think otherwise, oh Lord, bless you anyway. If you think otherwise, you can put it in the chat. God knows says, right, SF Rose, love my own money too. But when you But when you're independent, man think you do. Sorry, when you're independent, man think you do not need money. You attract selfish people. Oh, Tio. All right. Derek C is saying if and only if we can get some money out of them, SF Rose, many women wish to shame men when they have to come out of pocket. Never quite understood, but never quite understood that. But I barely graduated 12th 12th grade. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, let's continue down the line. All right, all right, all right. Derek Williams, you love women money. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Some men are abundantly blessed and can't satisfy his woman. Exactly, Angelo. You know what I'm talking. Angie, you know how much a clock a strike. You definitely know how much a clock a strike. Because yes, some men can be abundantly blessed in every area of the word blessed and still can't satisfy their woman because they don't study the psychological um, you know, ways of satisfying the woman. That is absolutely correct. Uh, Andrew is saying comedy, laughter. That is like the same thing, and he definitely suggests that in what he's saying here. Love, man to listen to her communication. What you mean, man to listen to her communication? Whose communication? You mean the man to listen to the communication between himself and her, or her communicating with somebody else? I'm not sure I will take. Well, that's your opinion. I have to take it. Sorry, I was going to say I will not take that. That's not a part of how I see it, but I understand what you're trying to say. He to make sacrifices for her family, loyalty, money, happiness. Yes, those are all things that women need, but are they the top five? You don't sound convincing, Andrew. If you ask me, you're not convinced. You have to know the top five things that a woman need. You can't sound like you're guessing because women love when their men are confident. You have to know what you want because if you don't know what you want, you can't even it's almost best you leave the woman alone. You have to know where you're going, know what you want in life, know what you want for her. So you can't be asking your woman a lot of questions about what you want or what she think about what you want. You have to know what you want to begin with, and so you can help her. Because the woman's job in your life is to enhance what you already have. It's a man's job to provide for the woman even before he meets her. So a man should provide for a woman even before he meets her. So when the woman comes around, she is supposed to divide and enhance what he already has. A woman is to, the job of a woman, let me just break it down into a simple term. The job of a woman is to multiply. And if you don't have anything, there is nothing for her to do because her job is to multiply. And a woman cannot multiply zero. She has to multiply things. Right? Right. All right, let's go on. SF Rose is saying quality, not quantity. Miss T with the T, greetings and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. TR, no, hold on. TR, so no sex means women need, hold on there. No sex means women need money. Wrong friendship, honesty, communication, communication, understanding, sincerity. All right, good. Communication between he and her, okay. He means understand. Okay. All right. Um, this is not a very long stream, so I'm gonna say some. I'm gonna play the track again. I'm gonna play a track again, and at the end of the track, I'm going to tell you my top 5 things. I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that I think is important to any woman. It doesn't matter if she's young, old, she's middle class, upper class, lower class, no class. It doesn't matter if she's from, um, you know, back in time. Every woman, and that's what I was trying to drive at. What are the top 5 things that it doesn't matter the culture, it doesn't matter the race, it doesn't matter the country where she's from, it doesn't matter if she's old, young, big, small, it doesn't matter who, as long as she's considered a woman, these top 5 things are certainly 90% to 100 the top 5 things in a woman's life. Sit and talk is exactly what we're doing today. This thing is suggesting that there's only 2 people in the chat. So something happened and everybody disappeared from the chat. I'm not sure if...
It's a problem with YouTube. I think there's more because if you look outside it.
Tell me where you're going. Are you taking? Oh, I wanna know. Can we sit and talk for a while? Lay my cards on the table. I wanna make you mine. Can we sit and talk for a while? Lay my cards on the table. I wanna make
Yeah, you gotta lay your cards right. The top 5 things that a woman loves.
a little friend. But that
Top 5 things that women love across the world. Black or white, Caucasian or African,
is that you need.
big, small, young or old. Hold on, I'm going to call my daughter and see if she already knows the top 5 things that she loves. Zori,
Breakfast in bed, yeah. I bet you come to figure out.
I want to find out from a youngster, what the top 5 things might be for her.
Every single day. I love you 24 hours a day. I get to see.
Oh no, I don't think I should ask her.
I get
I'm not going to ask her because if she ever mentions sex, she's gonna have to move out today. The Gaming Prince, greetings and welcome to the show, my friend. Thank you for passing through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 28 minutes and going. Andrew is saying a good chunk of Grandma and Gramps' marriage was based on trust, on honesty and love. Married for 64 years. Yes, those are good traits to have. Those are good characteristics to have. Derek C. Williams, you want to help me with that word? She might be sleeping. Oh yes, I didn't realize that it was already 10:43. Guys, I am such a late person. My day sometimes starts so late that 10 o'clock at night, I think it's 10 in the morning. Yes, it's true. It's a good thing she really sleeps when she's sleeping. Because I would really hate to know that she was sleeping and I called her, out from under the sheets to to be a part of my nonsense. Characteristics, Soldier Fija. Characteristics. Characteristics. Uh, you know the funny thing about it? No matter how Derek C. Williams tried to pronounce it for me, it sounds like it's the same thing I'm saying. I'm saying characteristics, and he's saying characteristics. Character. Like, what exactly am I saying wrong? I say characteristics. Derek C. Williams says characteristics. Maybe I'm still saying it wrong, even trying to say it the way Derek C. pronounced it. You know what, Derek? Me alright with my character, you know what I mean? Me no business if it sound away. It's me Jamaican self-attack, you understand? Big up still, you don't know the thing already, my brother. The top 5 things that a woman needs. The top 5 things that a woman loves. I probably should elaborate more on it, or I should probably explain it a little bit more. The top 5 things that a woman needs in a relationship to make the relationship be a happy one. Zokiana, woman like Sample Vanny Vabiola, she really is talented. Woman like Sample Vanny Vabiola, she really is talented. Alright, Zokania, I'm going to do another reaction video of Vanny tonight or tomorrow. I promise you, look forward. Another one is coming forward to you on Glasses Kingdom. Thank you for coming all the way from Indonesia, by the way. I think friendship and honesty, trust provides love between people, but man can have these traits and not romantic. Hell yeah. Thank you, Andrew. I think you're saying the right thing, what I want to hear, Andrew. It's the first thing that you've said tonight that I am in 100% agreement with. He said TR and Derek C. Williams are both correct in pronunciation. That's right. That is right, Andrew. If you were closer, I would send you $10, but you're too far, so I will keep the $10 for myself. West Indian persons mash up the word, you see me. Americans tend to shorten up such words, Soldier Fijati and reacts. For example, hold on. Example, let SF Rose say character. Oh! I think I just realized what Derek C. Williams is emphasizing on the way I pronounce it as opposed to the way he or the Americans pronounce the word. So it seemed like I say characteristics, but he says characteristics. So he's emphasizing or placing emphasis on the first R that sounds like I missed out on. So, all right, so we have to learn to appreciate the characteristics. Me not have no time for that. Characteristics. There you go. Thank you very much. One R supports the other half of the same word. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Girl, when we
All right. Where was I? Bingo. Soldier Fish. Y'all learn. All right. SF Rose is kind of in agreement with you. You know, when I first came to the United States, as a matter of fact, I will not even say when I first came to the United States, because it was call him right back. All right, let's get things popping and rocking and rolling and going.
so good when you put
I'm going to tell you my top 5 things that I think that is required in a woman's life to make her happy. Top 5.
yes.
We're going to end the stream in another 10 minutes, and 5 minutes before the ending, I'm going to tell you what I think my top 5 is, or should I say it from now so we can debate if those are really the top 5 things that a woman need in her relationship
It feels like we're in heaven. Yes. When we make sweet love. Oh yeah. It feels like we're in heaven. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Said I know that heaven must be missing me. Said I know that heaven must be missing an angel. Is he right here with me? Oh, na 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 na. Empress, I love it when you squeeze me. I put your arms around me and tell me I got to love me and you care for me. And with me you have to build a family. And this thing I know if not maybe. Cause with me you have to build a family. Put it down. Embrace divine, know that you are mine. You belong to no one else but me, yeah. And it feels so good, so good. You take the troubles away. You take my pain away. With you I feel like I can move mountains. Cause when we make love, it feels like we're in heaven. When we make sweet love, oh yeah, it feels like we're in heaven. When we make sweet love,
Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? If you're new, if you're just coming in, we're talking about the top five things that makes a woman world go around. It doesn't matter where in the world she's from. It doesn't matter if she's young, old, big, small. It doesn't matter if she's ugly or beautiful. It doesn't matter what. These top five is required in every woman life. Yeah, Sila. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you're in the chat and you haven't, mentioned the top five things that you believe, guys, there is no wrong answers. There is no wrong answers. If you say a top five, that could mean that is your top five. It is your belief that if a woman has these things, she will be okay.
baby girl, I
You know what I mean? So there is no wrong answers, guys. I want everybody to tell me what their belief is. Just like when Derek C. Williams mentioned that he think the top five is money, shoes, shopping, gossip, and chocolate. Top five established: man, trust, honesty, communication, understanding, romantic.
girl, I told you what
Romance for them, what you mean, God knows.
again.
That me and chat about, you know what I mean?
It's like your beauty's
The Gaming Prince: 1, moaning, kidding. 2, a good talk with a friend. 3, likes things done for love to be pampered. 5, no secrets. You're too late, The Gaming Prince, I got it. But he repeats it. He says trust, honesty, respect, love, and romance. Very good. Very, very, very good, Gaming Prince. You're definitely thinking. Ask your daughter her top 5 tomorrow and see what she says, TR. I am certainly going to ask her. Thank you, Andrew. We're just 6 minutes outside the stream and I'm ready to state my top 5 things that I believe a woman crave in her relationship. In fact, I want to say, I have these listed years ago. I am not sure if I have all of them in my list just the same. So, let me say again, if a woman has, or have, should I say, if a woman have these top 5 things in her relationship, there's a strong chance that the relationship will be a balanced one.
It's like your beauty slipped out of a magazine. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. What's your name? Where you
And I would suggest if you want to find the answer, you need to find one word that covers a multitude of other words. That's how you create your top 5 things that a woman wants or requires in a relationship to make her happy or to make the relationship stable or to make the woman less nagging or less miserable. You know, a lot of men complain about how women miserable. I can promise you this. There is not a woman that is not miserable. So if you're going to say, me have a girlfriend, you know, man, me I say, boy, me have to left her because the woman miserable, you know.
got you in the place.
Let me tell you, every woman is miserable. But it's what you do around her that creates the volume of being miserable.
You get breakfast.
If you do the right things, your woman might be only 10% miserable. If you don't do so well, she might be 50% miserable.
Bring you
And if you're doing poorly,
enough to drink this.
Angie Roy saying men are annoying. Angie Roy, give me a break, man. We're not talking about the men today. We're talking about women. She says men are annoying. But wait, SFRO say too, men are miserable too. No, I am saying everyone is miserable. Every single person. But is you or the person or the situation surrounding? I can quickly highlight a woman that you've never seen miserable. I can highlight her right now. Or I can give you the ingredients to make to make a miserable woman in your home right now. If you think that your woman is peaceful and she's not miserable and she's not nagging, I can tell you what to do in your house and see how easily she's going to be all of that and more. You're never going to believe that this is the same woman that you've been living with all these years. All right, if you want to have a miserable woman in your home or a nagging one, don't pay the bills. Don't. I want the bomb. I hear me I say no. Somebody please come face it for us.
It's like you're
If you want to see a miserable woman that you've never seen before,
I've ever seen. What's it?
take the money out of the home, take the communication out of the home, take the love out of the home, take the sleep out of the home, and you will find a very miserable woman. All right, so I'm going to tell you the 5 things. These are going to be 5 words that cover a multitude of other words, like all the other words. Like you see when you say trust, honesty. So honesty and trust falls in the same category. And there's a overheading word that trust and honesty would fall under those. You know what I mean? So we're going to find 5 single word that covers a multitude of words that you would use to say these are the top 5 things that a woman needs in her relationship.
Places that you need to be touched. I can see it in your eyes that you need.
All right, since we are 1 minute away from the end of the show, I'm going to tell you my top 5 things, and these are in no particular order. They are not in the particular order. My top 5. Number 5. Conversation. conversation. Every woman loves a great conversation. A stimulating conversation is good for a woman in the relationship. Communication comes right under it. So if you have good conversation, as a matter of fact, I will separate the words. So conversation, communication, those two are kind of going hand in hand. A great conversation is needed in every relationship to make the woman stable. She needs stability, and that is one of the things that will contribute to stability. A good conversation, communication. Number four. And as I said, these are not in any particular order. I'm just calling them according to how I wrote them. Number four. Money. Good conversation, communication, money. Every woman needs it. Every woman needs conversation, a great conversation, communication, money.
And now I'm telling you again. It's like you're being slipped out of a magazine.
Number three, Angelo, in fact, money is in the top two. So if, you know what, I'm going to put them in order. No, you know what, I'm not putting them in order. Money, love, and I'm going to say love. I was going to separate sex from love, but I'm going to put I'm going to put sex under love. I'm going to put sex under the umbrella of love. Right? Can I do that? How many did I say? I say conversation, communication, money, love, sex. Food. Women love to eat. Yes, women love to eat. So, as a matter of fact, yes, a woman don't do well without the food. Men love eat. Me can't bother with Angie, you know. Men love eat more. All right, I'll take that. Except we're not talking about the men today. But yes, food is in the top 5 of a woman's need. A woman needs to eat. If you ever want to have a miserable woman in your life, don't feed her. Or if she's not able to feed herself, I promise you, your home will be a disaster before you know it. A woman needs her food. That's right. And last but not least, this is something that nobody thought of, but it is something that every woman needs, and you dare not mess with this one thing. I'm going to see if anybody can guess it. That's what we're closing on. The final thing that a woman needs to not be miserable and to be stable and to function, every single woman needs this one thing in her relationship to function. All right, let me see who is going to get it. Let me see who is going to get it first. Come on, now let's see. Angie, go your damn bed. That's a sex up on your mind. No, sex is not a need for a woman to function. A woman can actually function without sex. I agree she gets miserable when there is no sex, but she certainly can do without it. In fact, most women will do without sex longer than any guy. You ever see sometimes women do without sex for 2 years and she will just get up and say, at 2 years now, me don't have no sex in the army, good. Until him can treat me with respect, him can keep him damn hood in him pants. But this one thing, every woman needs it. SF Rose said friendship. Asleep, oh my gosh. Derek C. Williams, you had to get it. I was hoping that one of the females would have gotten it. Derek C. Williams, that is the answer. Every woman needs sleep. And some women, you dare not mess with her sleep. When her sleep time come around, you better leave her to sleep because trust me, a woman that has not slept enough is one of the most miserable person you will find. Why me say me tired, you know, man, me SF Rose shut him out. I am not talking about people who sick and can't sleep. Me talk about average people who don't have sleeping problems. Every woman needs sleep. Every single one of them. Sex comes unnatural when the mind is right with the top 5 I listed. Confirm on that. Some celebrity female said she now have sex for all of two. Celebrity female said she now have sex for all of 2022. Nonsense. Where the backside you say, Derek? But may I tell you, women, trust me. If you want good sex from women, allow her to sleep. If you want her to cook good, allow her to sleep. If you want her to take care of you, allow her to sleep. Anything that you want to be done properly, allow her to sleep. And I will just go as far as saying it's actually general for everybody. If you don't sleep, you're not going to function properly. Yes, lack of sleep means your brain will start shutting down. You will not cope well. You will not see well. You will not understand well. You will get weak. Your body will fail to function. That's when lack of sleep chip in. You get headache, you get eye ache, you get all kinds of ache, and all kinds of things happen. So a woman needs sleep. So I will go over my top 5 again for those who didn't hear it. From 1, number 1, a woman needs sleep. Number 2, a woman needs food. Yes, allow her to sleep, wake her up, give her some good food, give her a stimulating conversation, then put on some good sex on her. What you mean? And then give her the money if you go shopping. When you do that, your woman is happy. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Try this in your home and see what happens. Allow her to sleep. Give her the food that she needs. It's the staff of life, right? Give her a good conversation, a stimulating one. Talk to her. Talk to her. And all of this means that you're going to be paying her attention, because if you're talking to her, you're having a good conversation with her, it means that you're paying attention to her because, one, you allowed her to sleep. So you see where everything combines under one umbrella? You allowed her to sleep. You give her food. So because you give her food, it means that you're paying attention. Oh God, honey must be hungry by now. Let me get some food for her. You're paying attention. You're creating a conversation with her. You know her needs. You know what she desires from the conversation. You're paying attention. And then you put on some good sex on her. Trust me, she all right, you know. She's now happy. She just want to take care of you. And then last but not least, give her the money. Give her all of the money. And see what happens. If you do all of what I mentioned and then last, give her all your money. By the time she done shopping, She buy pants for you. She buy shirt for you. She buy shoes for you. She buy food for you. She buy new bed for you. She buy stove for you. She buy every damn thing that you ever want. Yep. When you do that, your woman take care of you. Yep. Yep. Believe it. Believe me, I'm serious. With that said, we're coming to the end of our conversation. We're coming to the end of Sit and Talk with the top 5 things that women love and desire to make their relationship stable, or to make them stable in the relationship. Thank you, Andrew, for putting it in order for me. The top 5. Number 1, sleep. Number 2, food. Number 3, conversation. Number 4, love, sex. And number 5, money. Give a woman these 5 things, and trust me, almost everything else that a woman needs. Because, to be honest, the need of a woman list is long. I've seen women list with 50 things that will make a woman happy. And a man's list is like 5. Like a man list is very tiny. A man list is this. A woman's list is this. You know, it is almost like it has no end. But these 5 things that I mentioned, there's a lot of things that come under each word. Conversation. There's a lot of things that comes under conversation. Or conversation creates these things. Conversations create communication, and communication creates trust, honesty, and all of these things. The more you talk and communicate. And communication is actually broader than you think or believe. So when you conversate and when you communicate, it takes up a lot, because you get to keep talking. You know, you talk what you're going to do, you talk what you plan to do, you talk what you're doing, and after you've done what things that you do, you talk about it. So after a full day activity, you return to your partner and you talk about what you've done today. Hun, I say to them, I go up on the road and I say, I see one blackbird, you know. And the blackbird felt for me hand, you know. The blackbird do the right for my shoulder here. So I say, the whole of me day mash up, me go in a one bathroom and me take off my shirt, you know, just to wash off the bird do. I want girl walking in the bathroom for me and I look for me abs them, you know. I say, babe, the girl, the pretty still, you know, she look good, you know, and me and she alone in the bathroom, you know, and I say, me almost take peace, but right as me about to do something, me just remember your babes, and I say, no, me can't do this to me, honey, and me just not bother do it. Trust me. You see all the things that happen? All of that falls under conversation and communication. You know what I mean? All right. Money takes care of all the other things. The shopping, the this, the that, the blah, blah, blah. It covers a multitude of evil. Lord have mercy. We need a top 10 things. All right, Triple U Scratcher, you're in at the end of the conversation, so you missed out on all of it. It was a fun conversation. But yes, we are going to go for the top 10 things. Yes, we're going to go to the top 10. So guys, bear in mind that we're going to do another part of this program with the top 10 things that a woman needs. So, as a matter of fact, we're going to make it more interesting. We're going to do the top 10 things that a woman don't need. And to close this segment of this program, I'm going to say, for the ladies, when you're creating a list of things that you need in a relationship, also create the same list of things that you don't need. So if you create a list of 10 things that you need in a relationship, create 10 things of that which you don't need. And this will help you to identify things the moment they pop up. Yes. If you write down 10 things that you need, also write down 10 things that you don't need. And when you see them, If 10 of the things pop up on the list of things that you don't need, that relationship, you shouldn't have it. End it right there and then. Yep. If you've written down 10 things that you don't want in a relationship, and in the first month of the relationship you have already seen 5 of the 10 things that you don't need, leave. I'm serious. Leave. Don't go any further with that relationship. And if in the first month of that same relationship, on the list of 10 things that you need, you've only seen 4, you might need to leave as well. In the first month of your relationship, if it doesn't go over 5 of the things that you need, you might not need trying. This person might be pretending. And you don't want somebody who is pretending. You want somebody, because when somebody is not pretending, naturally, the things that they do and their belief is going to come out in the first couple of weeks of talking to such person. Only dark secrets is going to hide. So that means of your list, there should be at least 6 of the things that you need. And on the list of things that you don't need, there should be like 1 of the 10 things that you don't need appearing within those couple of weeks. All right? With that said, go home and make your relationship what you want it to be. It is your job. It is your job to create the relationship that you want. Don't sit home and complain that your guy is not doing this and he's not doing that and all this and that and blah, blah. It is your job, it is your duty to create the relationship that you want. And if you're not going to create the relationship that you want or need to be in, it means that it is time for you to exit that relationship because it ain't gonna be better. All right? King Pluto, okay, I'll go home. King Pluto, you've just arrived. What do you mean you're going home? All right, thank you so much for passing through, King Pluto. I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming. All right, I will say now we're ending the program. Thanks, Derek C. Williams, for coming. God knows, Triple U Scratcher, Angelo, yeah. SF Rose, Andrew, and who else was here? All right, those are the 10 people that is here right now. And for those that are hiding in the bush, I don't know if my mom is listening or my brother. My brother has a tendency to watch and not say anything. Brother, if you're watching, greetings, my brother. Mom, if you're watching, hi. All right, so with that said, we've come to the end of this evening's live stream. Thank you so much. Until next time, I am yours truly, TR Naya Rex. Triple D Scratcher, don't be sarcastic. You got TR, you got skinny. I will tell you this, Triple Deuce, I am Jamaican. I'm not an American. And with that being said, Jamaicans are not afraid if you call them fat. Jamaicans are not afraid if you call them fat. Yeah, man. Is when I came to live in this state, I realized that it was against the law to call a woman fat in the United States. And most Jamaicans think like that. I'm telling you. Most Jamaicans will just see a woman that is full size or full body and call her fat. If that woman is from the United States, she will take offense to that.
You got a little friend, but doesn't make love to your emotions. Give you the love potion, catch you in the places that you need to be touched. I can see it in your eyes that you need attention and time. Tell me, girl, do you get breakfast in bed? Yeah. And then because I take you out.
Derek C. Williams, that's a good one. That's a very good one. I'm glad I did not hit the end yet. Does this dress make me look fat? Yes. Question. Why ask? Yes. Yes, women will do that. You know, women will lead you to entrapment. Women will lead you into entrapment. I've seen this in actually 85% of relationship. A girl will ask you if you like another girl, or she will definitely point a girl out to you and say, hey, look at that girl. Whoa. I love her dress. Oh my God. And she's so cute. She's so beautiful. Oh, and she's sexy too. And if you ever agree with her, yes, women sometimes tend to lead men into serious entrapment, you know? So yes, Derek C. Williams, women will definitely ask you, how do I look in this dress? You know, do I look fat? Hey, if she's American, don't say yes. Say, oh, I love the dress. Oh, you look so good in it. Like for instance, I'm not sure if you all know, guys, the live is ended. The live has ended. I'm just talking, so you're not seeing all of this. Black actually covers weight. Black is the best shade to cover weight. See? And white is the worst. If you want to see all your fat, dress in white. If you want to see all your fat, dress in white. I went into my closet recently and I found a white t-shirt in there. It wasn't mine. I wonder how it got there. You know, Derek, thank you. Because if you didn't mention this conversation, I wouldn't realize why there might be a white t-shirt that doesn't belong to me in my closet. Could it be somebody has gained like maybe half pound and is trying to, but right in the moment I said, no, I'm not wearing this. I am certainly too fat. I'm not afraid to call myself fat. I think I'm overweighted at the moment, so I'm not afraid to say that about myself. And I am certainly not afraid if somebody calls me fat. No, trust me. I am not afraid if somebody calls me fat. Anyway, no, it was in your suitcase. Okay, my favorite YouTuber, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. Are you from Indonesia? Thank you for coming. Anyway, we are going to finish this song. And at the end of the song, it would have been the end of the stream. And the song has 31 seconds to go.